It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Jets and the Chiefs, next on Madden Football.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is...
The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year. And off we go on EA Sports. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They put Kelsey in motion. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week. Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Rodgers here on second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Now the first back taken in the 2022 draft, Breece Hall. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A throw on the move is caught. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run it with Hall. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit. And now it is 3rd and goal.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball.
A second effort, and he is in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 30.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Jets offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. A big play after being backed up. 47 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Chris Jones, the all-pro, getting it done.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A run here with Hall, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. 3rd and long. One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. The Jets have the advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Third and long for Rodgers. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
On 4th down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. 1st down throw, Mahomes. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. For the sideline, he's got Hopkins. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. Pacheco, 1st down and more. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 26-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They put Kelsey in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He pulls it in around the 5. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
At the Jets' 5-yard line.
Hopkins sent in motion. To the goal line and in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
On comes Thomas Morstead as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. A good spot here. Second and a yard. A play fake. Now it's Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
3rd down and 9. Now, Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 17 yards on that connection. First down, KC. They put Kelsey in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. It is 3rd and 10. Now, Mahomes. That is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. 1st and 10. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And a short pickup past the 25. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Here's Mahomes. Pressured, gets there, and down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's Matt Ariza now, as he is on to punt for KC. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Rodgers. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Chiefs offense and their running back set to go once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Throwing now, Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. This caught right side by Worthy. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Gray is the motion man here. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They put Kelsey in motion. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. But first, let's remind everyone what we've got coming up in tomorrow's action in the AFC. We've got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins squaring off against the Buffalo Bills. We were treated to a solid 1st half out of the running back, Breece Hall. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the 2nd half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Gray.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Jets offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. off the play fake. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A first down throw for Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy. And if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL Combine. I mean, the ability to take the top off, the ability to make those secondary players play that much deeper and open up everything else underneath. When he gets up and running and he really finds his groove in this league, this scary offense just got a little bit scarier.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They put Kelsey in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
They put Kelsey in motion. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the
Delay
best
game,
of sequences.
offense. Still 3rd down.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This from an even 50 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. Finding room at midfield. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big gain.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Hall, and the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
On play action, Rodgers. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Pacheco. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Another run here with Hall. Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. That is the danger of the play calling down there, Greg. Try to stretch it out, can't get there, and it's going to cost them 2 points.
Most often, Mike, anytime you're backed up, the idea is to try to get the running back running downhill at the defense. For that exact reason, he got bounced out wide. They were able to string the play out towards the sideline, and it results in the safety.
So after giving up the lead with that safety, they're also going to give up the football. It's a free kick from the 20. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4, Quincy Williams in there for the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
4 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to take the lead here in the 4th. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. On the give, it's Hall. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. This one caught by Lazard.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. There's that man again, another catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Gray is the motion man here. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on
Delay
top.
of game, offense. Still first down.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A short throw taken in by Kelsey. Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing is Mahomes. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Gray is the motion man here. Here's Pacheco. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They give to Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. And this ball incomplete on third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 11.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Jets offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He's got it! And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to have the Jets first down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on fourth and long. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
That's going to be incomplete. The defense holds, stopping the 2-point conversion in the final minute, and this remains a 2-point game. A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
In punt formation for the Chiefs.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.